Arsenal lineup move for second midfielder immediately after Bruno Guimaraes deal. The Newcastle United captain is nearing a move to Arsenal and could be joined by a top player at the Emirates. Arsenal reportedly eyeing a move for a second midfielder as Bruno Guimaraes looks set to join the Gunners in the coming days. Newcastle captain Guimaraes has been heavily linked with a move to the Premier League champions all summer, with French outlet L'Equipe reporting on Friday, July 31st, that Arsenal have agreed an initial £77 million transfer fee, while negotiations over bonuses and agent fees are ongoing. Guimaraes is not expected to travel to La Manga for Newcastle's pre-season training camp, suggesting his move could be completed in the coming days. Mikel Arteta will be hoping the acquisition of the Brazilian will provide the perfect midfield combination with Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi and Mikel Merino. However, as reported by German outlet Fußballdaten, the Premier League champions have placed Mainz and Japan defensive midfielder Kaishu Sano at the top of their summer wishlist following the agreement for Guimaraes, and have already made contact with his representatives over a deal. The 25-year-old is being monitored by several English sides, including Liverpool, Spurs and Newcastle, with Premier League clubs impressed by his defensive work rate, technical ability, and willingness to cover huge distances. Fußballdaten reports that Mainz value the Japanese international at between £43 million and £51 million, with the player under contract at the Bundesliga club until 2028. Sano, who made 3 appearances at the 2026 World Cup, joined Mainz in 2024, having previously represented Machida, Zelvia, and Kashima Antlers in his home country. If he were to sign for Arsenal, Sano would likely be used as a squad player, with the Gunners once again set to compete on 4 fronts: the Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup next term. AC Milan are also keen on the No. 6, but would prefer a loan deal with an obligation to buy rather than paying a full transfer fee this summer. Spurs have also made contact and held direct talks with the player's agent over a move, while Liverpool maintain dialogue with Mainz. During a recent interview with German outlet Bild, Mainz's sporting director Christian Heidel explained how the club don't have to sell Sano this summer. "You know, we like to prepare transfers in such a way that the public only finds out once we announce them," he said. "And usually, we manage to do just that. I won't comment on any rumours or discuss any of the clubs mentioned. We don't have to sell Kaishu. We can afford to keep him. If he stays, there will be a lot of happy people in the squad, the club and the surrounding community. But it's the same as always at Mainz 05. If an offer comes along that makes us gasp for breath, we have to consider it." This comes after he previously admitted there was interest in the player in early June. "It's well known that England is the league where outstanding players usually move," Heidel explained to Bild. "Our big advantage is that the player still has a long-term contract, so we're under no pressure at all and won't be rushing anything. If a club comes along with an offer, we'll consider it. If, in our view, it's not high enough for the player's market value, then it's also possible that Kaishu will stay with us longer. As of today, everything is still open, but we know, of course, that we have a player who is generating a lot of interest."